Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am expected to document the many adventures of acolytes J. Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our acolytes had finally arrived at the mysterious island of Tanoku. After observing an Imperial barge make landfall at the island's volcano, it's hard to deny the rumors. Someone or something appears to be smuggling psykers off-world, an act that has led to many unfortunate and destructive ends for these untrained warp wielders. But who is behind it? And what have they done with the missing proselytizer, O'Dwyer? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, powered you back up, got some of that sand and seawater out of there, and I think blood, but
it was like purple and oozy.
Yeah. Look, these people are coming a little bit closer. Should we show our weapons, Andrew?
That's a good question. Do you want to draw your weapons as you're approaching here?
No, I think we approach this peacefully. This is a tribe of people. They've got spears. I'm sure they're not either familiar with technology or fond of technology. Either way, I think we take the peaceful route here. We don't want to startle anybody.
So I have my bolter slung, and I'm just like, hello!
Hey, how are you doing?
There are several men with swords. They look like spears, but they actually are like big old like two-handed swords that they're coming out. You see that there's a couple of people in the back who had spears, like maybe they were fishing or something, but these ones have like very large metal
like the spears could have been used for hunting, but these are like swords. These are intended to just kill people.
These are killing swords. Yeah, they actually are like sort of curved slightly. They look almost like an ancient katana or something like that.
Ooh, that's right. I updated Daniel's backlogs with some old ancient history weaponry just because we've been running into so much strange shit. I figured, why not?
I remember them being really sharp.
Yeah, katana. Okay.
Like smart.
Oh,
smart, right? That's what
smart weapons? I mean, maybe we had smart weapons. We lost them in the Age of Strife. Possibly. Okay, let's not underestimate these intelligent swords. So,
there are three gray-haired warriors. They're shirtless. They have sort of like a black pants on as they're wading into the water. They have gray hair, as I mentioned. There's four of them, and they all point their swords at you.
All right.
That's a hostile action.
That is a hostile action. Listen, Andrew, let me handle this. I'm going to use my charm, which
okay.
I'm actually, compared to everything else from before, I'm actually trained in this. I'm actually trained in something. I'm actually not even just beyond trained. I actually have like a plus 10 in this. So believe it or not, I might even be able to be effective. Nope. Wait. Oh, that's an 8. Oh my god, I'm awesome. I thought that was an 80, but no, that's the 2 zeros. So that's an 8. Okay. So with an 8, and I succeed by a lot because I needed a 46 or lower. So listen. This is very sharp. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Look, we come in peace. We heard there were some terrible things happening on this island, and the Sky Father in his wisdom, he brought us here. And we're here to solve the problem that you have. And I know we don't need to be specific about the problem, because you know the problem, and whatever that problem is, we're here to take care of it.
All right, the warriors nod and sort of are looking at each other, and then one of them looks back over his shoulder, and there's a woman sort of approaching. She's got dark sort of brown hair, shoulder length, and she's wearing like sort of a pink dress. Sort of like a maybe part dress, part robe. It seems pretty elaborate. She's sort of standing at the shore, and they're all looking at her. She sort of calls out and says, "Bring them in. It's fine. Bring them in."
Okay.
Yeah,
from looking at her, can we tell, like from her robes that she's wearing, does it look like she's a native to this island, or does she look like kind of out of place?
It looks like most of the women are wearing variations of this dress. This one just seems to be a little bit more elaborate. She looks like she's a native of this island.
Gotcha.
But you notice, like, all of the men in this group, they all have gray hair, and all of the women have, like, brown hair.
Interesting.
Yes.
See, she wants us to come.
Yeah,
We're meant to be here.
We're here to solve those problems. So let's hop out of this boat here.
One of them extends a hand towards you to try to help you out of the boat.
Thanks. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. Jeez.
Right. You know, they are very clearly not saying anything to you, any of these men.
Okay,
Yes.
that's a little odd.
And two of them are sort of helping you towards the sword. The other ones are still have their swords up, like sort of eyeing you suspiciously.
Hey, man,
That's,
play cool. Come on,
So
man.
I put out my hand to shake, and I'm like, I'm Andrew. This is Jay.
Nice to meet you guys. Do you think they know the handshake
The
gesture?
ones that are guiding you shake your hands. They
All
seem
right.
to understand that.
Nice
Yes.
to meet you. I like your sword. It's very big and sharp. So,
Hello.
Great to have those.
Hello, miss. Who are you?
Greetings. Welcome to the island. I must ask first, are you servants of O'Dwyer?
O'Dwyer? No, we're not. We're not big fans of
No,
O'Dwyer.
not at all.
That guy, he's kind of a dick. You've met him, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
huge dick. We're not a fan of O'Dwyer.
So you are enemies of O'Dwyer.
I mean, kind of.
I would consider us more like...
We're impartial to O'Dwyer.
Have you come to help us depose him?
So, I mean, is that the problem you're facing these days?
He came from the other island, and first he was telling us about his Sky Father, but he seems to have gone mad. He says that he is the Sky Father, and he's been collecting our chosen, the members of the Kujikawa tribe, and he's been sending them far away on those metal craft.
Wait. He's here now.
O'Dwyer, yes.
So we thought he went missing, but he's been wrangling up these psykers. The Chosen. So exactly what you said is exactly why we're here, to take care of that specific problem.
All right, you're going to need to roll
Am I
because
gonna
she's
need to
got
make
an eyebrow raise.
Am I going to need to make another charm check?
Yeah,
No.
the thing, exactly what you said is what we want to do. Like,
Yes!
It seems like a little much.
Pass. Just barely. Less than
All right.
1 degree of success.
I do not, so I'm like, I defer to him.
Where are my manners? I should introduce myself. My name is Nanako.
Oh, Nanako. Well, it's
Yeah.
nice to meet you. I'm Jay. This is
Yeah.
Andrew.
Andrew.
This is Daniel, our Servo skull.
Hi, Daniel.
Yeah, he's a very when you get so high up in your faith of the Sky Father, he rewards you even after death. You can be just like Daniel.
She raises an eyebrow to that. I've seen other servo skulls.
Oh, you have?
I just saw one on one of the craft that the quarry brought.
Like that one that just
The one
arrived.
that just landed, yes. They call themselves the quarry.
Question. These quarry, what do they look like?
Most of them are human.
Okay.
They look like us. They have strange weaponry.
They don't look like strangely tall or with like pointy ears or anything like that.
No.
What about like big pincers and blue?
You speak of the mother.
The mother?
The mother?
The mother of the Kraxanaxi.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Kraxanaxi aren't flying that ship.
So that's what that was.
That was the mother?
That was the mother of the Kraxanaxi.
We should probably give some context. We ran into the mother in our travels. How do you feel about the mother?
Oh, she's a nightmare. She's one of the greatest enemies of our people.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say, she was exactly that. That was not very nice.
Is she here? She looks a little worried, and like when she says, "Is the mother here?" Like all of the silent warriors like seem to have understood what is saying, and they all turn out to the ocean, and they all are like,
Okay, no, she's not here.
Well, to be clear, we're not 100% sure that she's here or not here because we've only encountered her once.
She did take a grenade to the chest.
Yeah, pretty big hit.
Do you know what a grenade is?
"No, I don't."
Have you heard of explosives?
Have you seen
Yes.
fire be really small and then be really big quickly?
Oh yes, they use that on our people when we tried
We
to
did
resist.
that.
Yeah. We sometimes when you take something bad and you use it against bad things, that's what we did. I believe the phrase is using fire to fight fire. It feels really good
they
in this
weren't-
specific
They
application.
didn't have fire at all.
Listen, so
Please don't patronize me. I don't understand all of your technology, but I'm not a child. I'm not a moron.
Okay.
we would never
Okay,
think
so
that.
it's like this, and I just bring out my gun and
Yeah.
aim towards the ocean and fire one shot.
She's taken aback, and like some of the warriors are like, some of them are like awed, and two of them are now facing you with their swords out.
Whoa,
One of the-
Whoa! Relax. relax.
We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything.
We
to hurt
did
you guys.
this. We did this to the sea things, including
To the mother.
The mother.
We used this against the mother.
It's okay. It's okay, you. It's okay. And the one that seems to be ultra protective of her has, like, lowered the sword. You'll have to excuse me. The men of our tribe are the warriors, but they do not speak.
Oh, is that like a religious reason, or?
It is our way.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I dig it.
Why do they all have gray hair?
It is our way. We dye their hair gray.
Oh,
okay.
Cool. All right. Well, it looks great. You know, I've always wanted a little salt and pepper in these locks, but
you know that like that gray with the shirtless and then the black pants.
it works.
They're the little sisters and they're the big brothers, and you know.
Oh, would you be considered a little sister?
Yes, he's my big bro right here. You and like she gives him like a tousle on the head.
Man, I'm just thinking the anthropologist would have loved this.
Yeah, probably. Good thing we didn't bring the priest, though.
Yeah, good thing we didn't bring that guy. He was probably a huge dick. But listen, we've lost.
So have you come to free us from O'Dwyer?
Oh hell yeah, we hate that guy. I think. I mean, look, we're pretty sure that guy's bad.
All right. We didn't have the best information.
Well, let's walk and talk. Let's head back to the village.
Yeah, let's do a walk and talk.
Away from the ocean would be preferable.
I agree 100%.
So we're walking with them.
Yeah.
What does this island look like as we get off like the beach and deeper in?
If you were looking for a tropical paradise, you have found it.
All right.
One of the things that there are little feline creatures running around everywhere. Somebody might even mistake them for kittens.
There's just like an island full of kittens.
Yes, but it seems like they don't actually get much bigger than this. Like they're all like relatively small, like feline creatures.
Kitten planet.
Me, I have a question. Do they all stay, these little things here, I pick up one.
Yeah.
Do they all stay this size?
Yes, they do.
They just stop at this size?
Yes.
This is an entire planet of kittens.
You just look over at me, and I'm in the middle, like I
just
pause
shoving kittens
of
into your...
shoving them into my jacket and just staring at
If they
you.
get any bigger, their predators are better able to find them.
Andrew, this is a kitten planet.
And then I continue shoving them in my pockets.
Found the kitten planet. All right, calm down. Keep
Just
calm.
don't put them all together. Keep them. It's better when they stay apart.
Wait, do they form into some kind of weird Voltron machine?
No, but when they get close to each other, they get very territorial and they start to fight.
Are they just like going nuts?
Yeah, they're
in
just
throats
going
right
nuts underneath.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
If they make too much noise, their predators will find them. There's birds of prey that lurk on this island that go after.
Hold on a second. When you say birds of prey, what do said birds look like?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Just for curious sake,
It's gonna be
like
good.
like a dark gray.
Well, like that one right there, and she points
what?
up, and you see a very bright green, colorful bird.
Oh my god!
I told you this was gonna be good.
Andrew, cover me! And I just pull out my plasma pistol and I'm going to fire a maximal shot right at the colorful bird. So 45. I needed a 62.
All right, so the bird is dead. Like you just blast it through with a like. There's nothing left.
All right, I saved us all. Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. It's
All right,
all gonna be fine.
you might need to make a dodge check as you're going to get tackled.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, unless you don't try to dodge because you're not.
No, he is definitely.
Yeah.
I would say you don't dodge. You're frightened.
Yeah, I would definitely say I'm not dodging because like I'm pretty fucking frazzled right now.
All right, the sort of lead warrior who she called you has just tackled you to the ground, and there are three of you with their
It's
swords
okay.
pointed
It's
straight
okay.
at
You don't have to cover me. I killed it. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. Just there isn't other ones, are there? There isn't anyone around my head, is there?
What is wrong with you?
Hold on. So I take her aside, and I'm just like, kittens are just flying out of my jacket.
Put those cats down. You might not be the saviors that we were looking for.
All right. First, love kittens. Second, he has a hilariously crippling fear of colorful birds.
Well, this seems like be the worst possible island for him to be on because there are a lot of those here. We keep them as pets in our village.
Okay, we can make this awesome. All right, I've got a plan. We're going to blindfold him and take him to the village, and then we're going to take the blindfold off when he's surrounded by the most colorful birds.
Look,
Listen.
I don't know why you think that is hilarious.
Because we have to shock it out of him, his system. It'll work out great.
Maybe we could do that once we save this island.
Yeah, but we have to go to your village anyway, right? We might as well just...
If he kills more of the birds, those birds belong to people. We use them to hunt like game and
So
stuff.
we take away his weapons, especially the flamer, and it'll work out. I'll just go over and take his weapon. So Jay's still on the ground. I'm
Listen, it's gonna be fine.
Jay,
it's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be okay.
buddy.
Andrew, it's you, Andrew. There was a bird. It was in the tree. Did you see?
And I'm like,
it's gone now.
I'm
though.
stroking his hair, and I'm like, I know, buddy. I know.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to take these from you for
Why
a bit.
does it have so many colors? Why not just one?
Just a bit, and I take all of his guns away.
Wait, why are you taking those guns?
It's just for a short period. It's just for safekeeping.
You have to reload the one. Just give it a second to recharge, and we can shoot more.
Remember those unguents I have? I'm gonna put the unguents all over.
Okay, good.
All right, now I'm gonna put this on you, buddy, and I go and I go to put a blindfold.
Wait, why
on.
is it so dark? Why did you put a blindfold on?
Because it's nighttime and you're sleepy.
No, I feel like the sun just came up.
Okay, I'm blindfolding you so you don't freak out.
So this doesn't carry well in an audio medium, but all of the warriors are now just like sort of turning their heads towards you, and they're all like, imagine they're like sticking their heads into the frame, just like looking at like what is
You mean these two
happening
people
here?
who were like, we are gonna save you? It's now like 2 minutes later, and Andrew's like over top of me, like caressing my hair, like it's gonna be fine.
They sort of look at each other.
All right. You know what? We've talked about this. I trust you. We did all those trust exercises on the ship. The Inquisitor had us do.
You're just gonna put your hand on my shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna lead you through the woods. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. All right.
You also hear running. 7 more of these soldiers are running towards the sound of the blaster fire.
You mean the plasma pistol?
The plasma pistol, yeah.
Exploded a bird?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna be all right.
And Nanako's like, is this the best plan, really? We're having a meeting of all the tribes in our village to talk about resistance, and you're going to...
So I go over to whisper, do you have any birds, like, inside the building we'll be meeting?
No. Birds, like, they're kind of annoying. We don't have them
Okay,
there.
perfect. That means we'll just take off the blindfold when we go into the meeting, and then as soon as we leave the meeting, blindfold back on. It would have been hilarious, I know, but... You're talking about you have the deadlines and all this crazy stuff happening. All right, we'll just go and we'll just have the meeting.
Sure.
Ruin all my fun.
Man, it is really dark in here.
Just keep your hand on my shoulder, buddy. You'll be
You
fine.
got a pretty strong shoulder. Have you been working out?
That's a shoulder pad, Jay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, that is way too soft.
All right, it'll be just a little bit till we get to the village. When we get there, we'll have the meeting.
Okay, Andrew, I can't reach to him right now because I'm blindfolded, but can you power down Daniel for me?
right,
I just want to save his battery pack since we've been out on the sea this long.
Yeah, I got it, buddy. I'll turn it off. I think this is the switch.
What was that? What was that noise?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, no, you hit the fire extinguisher button, didn't you?
Okay, it's this button.
Andrew, did you switch him back on?
I did press that correct switch.
You didn't hit the fire extinguisher again, did you?
I didn't hit it the first time. He did that automatically to put out the firebird.
Wait, you're saying there was another bird out there?
No, the one that you exploded. Flaming debris.
Oh, yeah. Because I shot that bird in the face.
Right, Daniel?
Sure. Oh,
Wait,
gosh, don't
where-
make me lie.
All right, so we're going to take this blindfold off.
Okay. Oh, hey, we're inside. What is this?
All right, it's a large building. It seems to be made out of like some sort of, like maybe a shell, like some sort of giant animal shell that you're all contained inside this large building.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It looks like it's like sort of the skeleton of like a gigantic crab.
Whoa, this is...
I guess it's not the skeleton, it's the shell.
It's the
crab's not that
exoskeleton.
Yeah.
You know, it all makes it mega crab.
Oh my god, we're inside the shell of the mega crab?
Mega crab.
Wow.
This is, Nautico says, yes, it is a mega crab. Yes.
Wow. I'm going to be honest. Listen.
It walked out of the ocean and died here.
Oh, so it was a very peaceful death.
Yes.
That's nice. Man, I gotta say, your naming conventions for animals on this planet is amazing.
So good.
There's no middle ground. It's just
Mega
crab,
shark.
mega crab, shark, mega shark. I love it. All right, so there's a bunch of people in here. What was your
You
meeting
see
about?
people from all different like sort of groups. So I didn't mention this before, but all the people that you were seeing, they all had a similar tattoos underneath their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about before, the natives on this planet all have tattoos underneath their eyes.
Right.
But you see sort of representatives from like what seems like maybe 4 or 5 different other like groups that are all here. The folks that you were talking to, the tribe, who you, as you were walking along, you found out they're called the Narukamis. The Narukami tribe, led by Nanako, they all have a sort of like an oval, like a 0 underneath their eyes, is like one of the main things.
Gotcha.
When you were asking them about it earlier, they said that the 0 is the most important number. It's the most powerful number because it can go anything. It's the wild card. It can go into anything.
I like that. Hey,
Yes.
I definitely like seeing zeros when I'm rolling dice.
I like
zeros dice.
Zeros, ones, more zeros. That's good for me.
That's the best way to go. This is pretty cool. I like. It looks like a meeting of the minds. We've got the best and brightest.
Let me introduce you to the representatives from the different clans. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the village. These 2 men have arrived recently. They came to help us against O'Dwyer. This is Jay. He has described yourself, Jay.
I'm a man of the sky, Father, like many of you are. Do they react positively to this?
A lot of them are sort of crossing their arms and scowling when you say that.
Now listen, I know we're all a bit hesitant about the Sky Father, and look, I'm on the same page with some of you. The thing is, sometimes you gotta take life by the horns. Sometimes the Sky Father's gotta take your hands to take the life by the horns. But either way, we're taking horns with hands. And I'm here to help you do that. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna roll a charm check.
Yes.
Fail. 86.
You see one of the guys from one of the tribes just sort of stand up. That's a bunch of bullshit, man!
Hey, you know what? I like your opinions. And sometimes, to get to the right answer, we need to debate a little bit. And you're a good debater.
And a woman sort of puts a hand on this guy who's yelling. They both have a lightning bolt sort of tattooed underneath their eye.
By the way, fucking awesome tattoo.
Get bent, sucker!
Yeah, debate. That's what life's about. Fight against the system, or, join it.
The Tatsumi tribe doesn't have time for this. And the woman behind him, who's much shorter, says, be calm. Let's listen to the situation. We can have religious differences as long as we can find a way to get rid of O'Dwyer.
Yeah, listen, we're all on the same page here. O'Dwyer bad, colorful birds, a slight against humanity and all of existence, and we're here to help you.
The voice is feminine, which is why I said woman, but the clothes are very androgynous. They don't seem to be identifying with any sort of gender here. But the person extends their hand and says, my name is Naoto, and this is my companion, Kanji.
Naoto.
Yeah.
Kanji. It's nice to meet both of you.
Yes.
I'm Jay. This is Andrew.
Hello.
Hello. We're from the Tatsumi tribe. They would say that we are the warriors, but we are also the craftsmen.
So how did they react, by the way, to the fact that I just retracted my giant mechanical arm behind my back?
So they're not shocked by it necessarily. It seems like they've seen technology before.
I mean, they've seen that ship probably landing on top of that volcano.
The ship, but there's a woman in red who is approaching you and says, what is that arm that you have there?
Oh, well, let me tell you, it's called a Servotron 5000.
Oh, God.
Servotron 5000. So it's got servos. I understand that.
Yes.
I see that there are servos built into it.
I know that. Wait, you're wearing red. Are you? Do you hail from the Adeptus Mechanicus?
I've never heard. I may have heard that phrase before, but I am from the Amagi tribe. We're relatively eager to adopt the changes that you folks are bringing to our island.
Oh, I see. Well, let me tell you, this sucker is hooked directly into my spine. And it allows me to control it with, get this, my mind.
That seems amazing. Well, if you need any help dealing with that, if that's painful at all, we can, if you ever visit our tribe, we'd love to examine that. We'd help you out with anything, and you could maybe even help us build some new things. We like to bring the fire, and you actually see that she has, like, a las gun and a las pistol.
Oh, wow.
She's got, like, las weapons on her that she seems to have, like...
these guys seem all right.
Take a look at this baby, and I just, like, flash out
pull
my
out
bolter,
the bolt gun,
which is, like, the size of me. Just, like, look at this baby.
That is... Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he does a lot of buys.
She just starts laughing, like, that thing is huge!
70mm explosive cartridges.
Is that, like... How small is your penis that you need a gun that large?
That's my penis is just fine, but...
No, I mean,
no, I'm sorry. That was mean.
I mean, he does a lot of bicep work, as you can tell. I mean, that thing, I cannot even lift that thing. I've tried a few times.
Looks like you skipped leg day, though. Whatever. I'm Yukiko from the Amagi tribe.
I don't care anymore.
All right.
Well, Yukiko, it was not nice to meet you.
All right. We're the guys who know a thing or two about technology.
Yeah,
apparently not.
But not about, social grace. Anyways, Yukiko, nice to maybe meet you. Who else do we have here?
There are a group of, the stereotype is to call them Amazons. They're a bunch of huge warrior women who all have swords attached to their legs.
Like short swords, or now I'm just comically imagining giant swords attached to people's legs.
They're blades that sort of extend from their legs. It looks like they all have huge legs. It looks like these guys would kick you with their sword legs.
Well, someone didn't skip leg day over here, am I right? Because they have giant...
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm missing a leg.
They have giant legs. Yes, I know. That was very insensitive. I don't think she knew you had a robot leg.
She definitely pointed at the robot leg and
That
laughed.
is fucked up. Listen,
they're bizarre leg swords. And one of them just says, "Hey,
so the leg swords, is that a technique you guys have developed?
Satanaka tribe. It's what we do.
Satanaka leg.
Arms are for building, legs are for destroying.
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
And arms are really for eating meat. We're the greatest hunters on here. Have you killed any new animal? She's sort of getting there, do you have different animals on the planet that you're from?
Animals on the planet we're from. That's a difficult question. Have you run into any...
I guess you could... no, not really.
All right, that's too bad. I just wanted to... if you could just tell me about... I've eaten every animal pretty much on this...
You don't want to eat this kind of animal, no.
Yeah, we've run into some nasty stuff. You don't want to eat any of those things. What was that thing in that mine?
Yeah, well, let me ask you. Do you eat the crack-a-lacko things on the
Craxanaxi?
Mwah, delicious.
Okay, it's like that except poison.
Oh, less delicious.
You haven't eaten...
Do you just need to prepare them right?
No, they literally will infect your body if you eat them.
Wait a second. You haven't been eating any of these, have you? And under my robes, I pull a single kitten out that I've been keeping there.
They're too lean. There's not enough meat on them
You've
to
eaten
make it...
one of these? Look into its eyes. Look into its eyes.
And I'm like, I look down and open my jacket. I'm like, you're gonna be okay. And 3 cats just spill out.
The more meat we consume from the more different animals, the more powerful we get. And as you're looking, you see that there are bones underneath their eye thing, but you see that there's little bits of meat attached to the bone.
Look, we all love ribs, okay? It's one of my favorites. But question: you haven't eaten other people, have you?
She spits on the ground. Don't be gross.
Okay, just, you've been all about this meat thing, so just, down my I's and crossing my T's, and I put the kitten butt back under my robes.
No, I'm wondering, though, do you eat the birds that are present on the island?
What do you
Yes,
mean?
we do.
Wait, what do you mean birds? You mean bird, one single bird that I killed very heroically, by the way.
Yeah, Jay. So, yeah, you do eat the birds.
Yeah, of course we do. They're delicious.
Well,
You keep saying they. There isn't more than one colorful
The color
bird.
birds.
Wait, you call them color birds?
Yeah, because they all have bright colors. They all have different colors.
5, maybe? 4? Maybe 2. 2 birds on this island?
No, there's I don't know. I'm not really a big math lady. And she sort of yells over, Rise, how many birds are on the island? Use your, reach out. Can you feel them? So you are not the only people having conversations. People are going around
They're all
chatting with each other. Yeah. This isn't just about you. You're going around chatting with these people. And you see there is a woman with purple hair. And she says, you want me to feel all of the color birds on the island? Yeah, you got magic. Use your magic. Tell me how many color birds are on the island.
Hold on a second. Look, this is a very, very important subject that I want to get back to in a second.
It's going to be hilarious.
Did you say you can feel the birds? I mean, I need to know where they are. But before we get to that, you can feel where things are on the island?
Yeah, she's a Kuchikawa. She hasn't been captured yet.
Wait. Kuchikawa, is that your word for chosen?
Yeah, I guess they're the
Well,
this woman who has been called a Kujikawa has sort of come over and says, "Hi guys, I don't want to use my gift to tell you how many birds are on the island. It's sometimes dangerous to use the gift."
First and foremost, it is the most admirable thing to find out where these monstrosities are.
Don't listen.
But I would never want to put anybody in danger over these freaking just slights against the Sky Father. But have you been approached by O'Dwyer or any of his minions or anything like that?
She sort of looks down. She says, yes. Yes, they came for us.
What were these? You say they. Now, O'Dwyer's obviously one guy. Who is working for O'Dwyer?
O'Dwyer, he calls himself a god, and some of the tribes even worship him now. He has minions that have started to flock to his name. They seem to have been compelled to work for him. He's taken the sort of the stronghold that was held by the Hanamura tribe, and he's expanded it with the technology from the stars.
Now, I have a question, though. How did you come by your gifts?
We're born with our gifts.
You were born that way.
Yes, from all the different tribes, if you're born with the gift, you are a Kujikawa, and you're raised by the Kujikawas to make sure that your gifts are protected.
And listen, your gifts are important. And if you ever, in the future, if you see any big old ships that happen to be really dark, like they might call them black ships, I would maybe, go on a vacation or take a trip somewhere else.
Jay, this is all being recorded by Daniel.
Look, from my quick assessment, I think that
Black
it would
ships?
probably be not a good investment.
Just stop talking.
Okay, listen, just come over here real quick. Daniel, can you go talk to Andrew for a second? Just follow him around.
Yeah, sure. Why would I just talk to Andrew? Whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah, and then you just...
Well, I think it looks like we met all the people from the tribes. You notice that the Kujikawa doesn't have any, art on her face. She doesn't have any tattoos.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kujikawa,
that's my tribe name. My name is Rise.
Oh, Rise. It's my name's Jay. This is Andrew.
Hello.
Okay.
Rise, can you tell us why you don't have any tattoos? Everybody else seems to have some cool or concerning tattoos on their face. Why don't you have one?
The Kujikawa need to be identified quickly, so people are aware of our gifts.
Oh, so the Chosen don't have face tattoos.
No, there was a time when we were feared. Some people still fear us, but nowadays most of us are accepted now that we have our own tribe. The tribes will come to us and trade and things like that.
Well, listen, the most important thing is definitely protect your head. Stay away from low-hanging branches and hitting it on anything.
Oh, yeah, we find that whenever we hit our heads, sometimes we lose control of our powers.
Oh, my God. Real bad.
It could go epically wrong.
Really bad. So, just keep that area safe. Maybe wear, like, a helmet of some sort. But, look, we're here to help. So, do you know where O'Dwyer... You said he's overtaken a tribe's area, right? Like a location.
The Hanamura tribe, they lived at the foot of the volcano.
Okay. And you know where the Hanamura tribe was, right? You know this place.
Yes, they still serve him. That's the whole... the purpose of this meeting is we were going to storm the Hanamura's tribe and battle O'Dwyer once and for all.
Okay. I think we got to coordinate a plan here with the rest of these tribes. This might be the most important thing this island of Tanoku has ever done, and we are going to be here to help lead you guys to victory.
Because I'm the general, and he's my captain.
Look, they don't know what that means. It means he is here to help me.
Are we going to be sitting here all day, or are we going to do something about this? I want to be done with these pleasantries. Let's figure out how to fight and go fight. This is Kanji from the Tatsumi tribe who's yelling this.
Kanji, I like your attitude. Let's figure this shit out.
Let's go right now. What are we waiting for?
And he sort of puts his hand behind his neck, sort of sheepishly, like,
look,
I'm not really the scout. I just sort of, you point me at the problem.
Look, you've got the passion. You've got the passion. That's great. We got to figure out a strategy here. So how many tribes do we got here in total? Can you all raise your hands so I can count everybody here? There
is the Narukami tribe. That is led by Nanako and YU. That's the one with the big silent warriors. There's the Satanaka tribe. Those are all the warrior women with the leg swords who are obsessed with meat, led by Chie. There's the Amagi tribe, led by Yukiko, and they were the hospitable ones who wanted to know all about your technology.
Tech douches, gotcha.
There's the Tatsumi tribe. Like I said, they were sort of androgynous, but that was led by Kanji, who's yelling about stuff. And then there are 5 people in the Kujikawa group that's there.
So how many total people would you say you have on call right now for combat?
Let's see. Each tribe has brought a 50 strong of warriors.
All right, let's go.
Well, hold on. Let's formulate a plan. So we've got the Narukami tribe, And
Yes.
You guys have all got your swords and your ass-kicking temperament, which I like. So we got the sword
And one
warriors.
of them, like, they all start nodding and
Right,
smiling.
because they're silent. We've got the Satanaka tribe, right? Chie, who
Yep.
is running this with your excellent leg swords.
You guys are probably going to be out front, as I'm sure you want to be, because I want to see you kick things to death.
You know it.
All right, so
I'm going to kill that stupid Yosuke.
Yeah,
Who's
Yosuke.
Yosuke?
He's the leader of the Hanamura tribe, the traitors.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
I will,
we hate those guys.
I would pay money to see that.
Yeah.
So I think the Narukami and the Satanaka tribe are going to be going up the center, right?
Nanako sort of, like, sticks her heads over. Do you want to know what we know about the base?
You know what? I think if we get that information first, I think my plan's good, but you know what? I'm open to hearing your version as well. What do we know about their base?
So their base is right up against the ocean. The volcano, the mountain that has the fire come out of it, is in sort of the center of the island, but there's a bay that leads up to it on the north side of the island, if that makes sense.
Interesting. Yeah,
so
no,
the
it
island
does.
is like a crescent.
Got it.
They have metal walls that surround it, and then there's
Shouldn't be a problem.
Now, do the metal walls just surround the jungle side, or do they also surround the bay side as well?
they surround the jungle side. The water side, they have hunters, watching the water, but they don't have walls built there because they occasionally send out ships and whatnot.
So how high are the walls?
I don't know, a couple people high.
Couple people high.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
be a problem.
You think we can scale that?
If by scale you mean explosives, then yes.
Interesting.
All right, but then there's the path leading up the mountain, and that's where O'Dwyer has his men and his loyal people are there. He's given them powerful weapons, and his forces the quarry that he gives his Kuchikawa to.
Okay. Now, the quarry, have they ever been referred to as the serrated quarry?
Yes, that's the term that they use, the serrated quarry.
So, serrated quarry we ran into when we were dealing with Shiak. Do you think that serrated quarry aren't actually Dark Eldar? I know that's what we thought they were and what they were reporting when we were there. Or do you think the serrated quarry is like do you think they could be like different races involved in one organization?
It's possible. I mean, it could be a
Because, I mean, Dark Eldar are pretty hard to miss, and they've got, like, the long ears, and they're tall and usually pretty skinny. Like, they probably would have noticed.
Now, let me ask you a question. The weapons that they have, are they seemingly of extremely high quality and inflict poisons upon the enemy?
No, they're mostly like the weapons that the Amagis have been able to salvage. They're called Laz weapons. They're called Laz weapons.
So the serrated quarry that were on Sephirus Secondus, they were using Dark Eldar technology,
Yeah,
like
but-
warp technology.
Yeah, but I think maybe it was just salvaged. I don't think they actually, were dealing with the Dark Eldar. I think they... Remember, because there was a temple that they just, stole the stuff from.
Right, but they stole Dark Eldar technology, technically.
Yeah, but, I mean, they could have just been left there.
Interesting. So this... Whoever they are, the serrated quarry, are not exactly what we thought they were. I thought they would probably just be a rogue Dark Eldar faction.
Inquisitor Atris has been looking into the serrated quarry, if you recall. I don't believe he thinks that they're a Dark Eldar faction.
Very interesting.
Well, at the very least, we'll be able to tell Atris that this is beyond one planet.
that is very concerning.
This is sector encompassing.
Okay, so look, based on this base, it sounds like the volcano is surrounded on one side with a wall. Are there guards on this wall, or are the guards just on the bay side?
There are guards on the wall. There are not too many guards because no one is really able to breach the walls, but they keep watch, and, if any of the large predators on the island, they take pot shots at them and whatnot.
Now, you know this island very well. If we go through the jungle, is it very likely we're going to run into some of these predators? Or, look, the Kraxanaxi, I don't really want to go anywhere near that water again if they're going to be mostly in the water.
Yeah, I would say that attacking from the jungle side is definitely the best avenue.
We can also probably get the best cover from that side.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you know those jungles pretty well? Can you keep us safe if we travel through them?
They're sort of talking amongst themselves. They sort of offer two things. Naoto from the Tatsumi tribe sort of steps forward and says, "Look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of the prince of scouting." I don't know. That's a weird way of phrasing it. I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty good at figuring out where to go.
Okay, look, hey, if you're good at something, you can...
Yeah, I don't want to be,
you can say it.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at this, but at the same time, and then Rise sort of steps forward, surviving Kuchikawa, most of our abilities are focused on support. We can see the jungle with our minds. But if we were to be doing that, we would need to be sort of staying back. We wouldn't be able to get involved in the battle. We would be sort of, doing that with our minds.
That's probably better that way.
Yeah.
Look, we don't need multiple enemies here. We just need one. We need to focus in on those guys. So, yeah, I think actually a good plan is if the Kujikawa can support us from from your magic standpoint, your wizarding abilities. If you could support us from that, I think that would be the best way. At least if you can get us there, I think we can finish the job ourselves. All right, so once we get past this wall, we're going to have to take out those guards. Is there anybody here that feels pretty good about stealthily taking down enemies at walls? Because we're not the best at doing that.
Stealth is not in our repertoire, no.
They sort of are all looking around. Everybody's yelling about how, like, no, I could do it. I don't know what's going on. And you see that there are several men that are just standing there with their arms folded, not saying
You know what?
anything.
You know what? Hold on a second. Let's go with the ones that actually don't speak. I think we need to get over the wall. The Satanaka, I think you guys are definitely going to be able to get over. We need those feet in action, absolutely. Right behind the
How are we getting over the wall is the question. It's very tall. Are we going to bring ladders?
Okay, I understand the wall's a problem. It's actually not a problem. So,
because we can get on our boats and just sail into the harbor.
No.
We could even distract them by doing that. I don't know.
This will be way cooler. Way cooler.
Wait a second. That's actually something we should consider. With whatever the plan is that you have to get over the wall, it might be also good to have some people distracting them in the bay as well.
Oh, I'm not going over the wall.
Okay.
So, tech douches. Omagi, do you have these? And I present a data slate to them with showing a list of materials.
You give it to Yukiko, and she's sort of looking through it. Yeah. Yeah, we have stuff that matches the description of all of these.
Well, but
Andrew, what do these materials do exactly?
But this, do you have like 6 pounds of this? And I point to a specific thing.
6. We've been salvaging stuff from all of our attacks here. Yeah, I think we could get you about 6 pounds of that. It might be closer to like 5.5, but
that's fine. The 6 is probably overkill, but I mean it should do the job.
You say overkill. What exactly is this making?
So you remember that explosive that we set off in the cave?
That explosive? You're gonna try to make that?
Wait, you want to try to get heavy-duty debt charges?
I'm gonna make a debt charge. So we totally weren't supposed to look at the specs of those weapons, Jay, and I totally did.
I'm pretty sure Atreus was like, hey, just look at these, don't mess with them. You took one of those things apart?
I kinda, yeah.
That could have blown us up!
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, God.
It didn't, did it?
All right, so...
Well, it kind of almost did.
You're saying
like,
the plan is we're going to debt charge the wall?
Fuck yeah. We're going to get the ninja dudes. That don't speak. You guys are like ninjas, right? Do you know what ninjas are? Apparently
I don't
they
think
don't know
they know
what
what ninjas are.
They're shaking their heads no.
Do you have a way to like get into the wall and kill them like stealthily, or are you imagining? And I'm talking to the women.
Well, I'm sure the guards are outside the wall, not on the other side.
There are some outside the wall and some actually on top of the
that's
wall.
Okay,
the
perfect.
charges for.
Actually, yeah, perfect. You guys are gonna kill the ones outside the wall, then get the fuck out of there, and I'm gonna put the debt charge that I make on the wall, and it's literally, 6 pounds is probably too much, but it'll help make a hell of a
All
bang.
right. So Nanako's saying, okay, so you and the other wild cards, they'll go in and they'll eliminate all the scouts.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then who are the best sailors to go in and distract in the bay?
The thing is, the Hanamura were the best sailors. That's why they were built right by the bay. But the Tatsumi are able to go through the water, though. Like, they do have ships.
I think we leverage the Tatsumi to distract on the bay. Once they pull them away, we blow the wall and we make quick work up to O'Dwyer. Because we don't want to have a huge offensive there to defend as soon as we blow that wall. Because it's going to make a lot of noise and we're going to need to move real fast after we do it.
True. Yeah.
So how about this? Tatsumi, you're going to go around the bay. We're going to give a signal. We're going to shoot up a flare. It's like a firelight into the sky.
Kanji is sort of like very confused as this is explaining, and Naoto just sort of pats him on the shoulder, like, I got this. I understand what it is. Don't worry.
So once you see the firelight in the sky, the Tatsumi are going to round about into the bay. At the same time, the Narukami are going to be taking out the scouts by the wall. As soon as you enter the bay and we hear them flooding towards you, and again, this isn't meant to be the main offensive, so we want you to take defensive positions. Don't endanger yourselves too much. It's just supposed to be a distraction. We blow the wall, we break inside, and honestly, Satanaka, I'm looking at you guys with the crazy leg stuff. This is where you're going to town. You're going to be taking people out. Amagi, you're going to be given cover as soon as we break through the wall. Those last guns, that tech is going to be helping us out in a huge way. and then I think we break our way up to the volcano.
Yeah, I think you and I and the remaining Narukami that charge up the mountain and take out the rest of them.
This way we have kind of a pincer move here. We've got the Tatsumi in the bay, and then we've got the Satanaka and the Amagi giving support.
Essentially
on the other
holding
side.
the line and preventing the rest from getting to us.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good plan, actually.
Yeah, I think this could work.
All right, guys, what do you think?
I think it's good, but some of them are still a little skeptical of these outsiders explaining a plan to all of them.
Listen, and I put a basket or something in the middle of the room and
A soapbox.
and step on top of it. I still have a couple fate points left. This might be a cool time to do one.
Is there a leadership skill?
I actually have a command skill.
Command, that would be.
There is command.
Yeah.
So I get up on the basket and I slide it in front. I use a fate point, which gives me a plus 20, and this is to my fellowship, which is not too bad. It's 36. So I'll have a 56 for this. So I stand up on the basket. Oh my god! Exactly! That's 56.
Awesome.
So I stand up on the box.
It's a mediocre speech.
It's a mediocre speech. Well, it gets
No,
it
you
just across.
succeed. You succeed in inspiring them.
It's like Bill Pullman in Independence Day. You remember that data slate, right, Andrew?
It's a great data.
We watch it every July 4th. I don't know why. We don't know what that date signifies, but
the galactic calendar is kind of weird.
yeah, it
but
feels right though. Listen, everyone.
Yeah, the only thing that actually survived was Independence Day Resurgence.
Resurgence survives. Not the original.
And the sequel to Resurgence.
Oh God.
Oh man,
Because there's a big sequel hook at the end of that
let's-
movie.
Let's not even talk about what that sequel will be. We all remember the third one, and it was just, God. I think that caused the Age of Strife. Anyways, listen, everyone. I know some of the things we've been saying has been confusing, and I know we all hate colorful birds, but
They all are looking at each other at that comment.
listen. We know for one thing, O'Dwyer is bad news for this island. We want you guys to be rallying together as a team, as a unit. I know you all come from different tribes and different pastimes and lives, and I know things have been confusing lately with these weird people in robes and these ships in the sky and all this crazy technology, but one thing we can agree upon, what O'Dwyer is doing is wrong. And also colorful birds suck, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is we join together. We beat these sons of bitches. Are you with me?
Yeah, woo, yeah, woo, hey, exciting.
All right, I think we could have gotten a little more enthusiasm, but at least we're all on board.
it's gonna be hilarious when we go outside.
All right, Daniel, I think we're all going to get in position, so I'm going to switch you off, and we'll set up this battle plan and execute on this son of a bitch. All right, Daniel, I've switched you back on. We've moved up here through the forest. It looks like, from what I'm seeing up there, the Narukami have taken out pretty much all the scouts, and thankfully the Kujikawa got us through the jungle pretty well. Their psychic abilities have been pretty strong.
Yeah, you feel the psychic, like, almost see like sort of a ping in your mind, like seeing where living beings are around you.
Honestly, I feel pretty good. This is what it must feel like operating with a psyker nearby, like on your side, actually, for a change.
Does anybody else feel kind of hot? I feel a little hot.
I do a little bit too, under the collar, right?
Well, I guess I'll fire this off. So I fire off the flare
Into the sky.
into the sky.
All right, so as soon as we hear the sounds and... Yeah, it sounds like people are moving on the other side. Okay, let's put that det charge. I can't believe you actually made one of those
It's
things.
gonna be hilarious.
All right, let's set it. All right, everybody, back away from the wall!
I want you to make a tech use check.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah, 24.
All right, how many degrees is that?
So that is 1 full degree of success.
Awesome. All right, exactly as planned.
So I place it on the wall. I'm like, I say to myself, man, 6 pounds is way more than we need.
Just personally to yourself, you're like...
I cannot imagine the wall surviving this. And then so I walk away, and I'm just like,
You just have like the biggest shit-eating grin on your face.
and then I see that they're all like only like 10 yards away from the wall, and I'm like, oh no. And then I like
just pushing us even farther back.
Gotta go back. And then like once we're about a good,
It's like one of those comical things where it keeps me like, no, like farther.
No, like farther. Like you've seen that old Data Slate Tremors too, right? I mean,
yeah.
No, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. You gotta go.
Andrew, what the hell did you put in that thing?
Oh, it's gonna be great.
You just have like this ridiculously huge smile on your face the whole time.
And so we're a good like 40 or 50 yards away from the wall now, and all of a sudden I'm just like, I have the det, and I'm just like, and it's like there's no sound at first, and then it's just. It literally takes a good 40-foot chunk off the wall.
Holy shit! shit!
And then the shockwave hits us, and I was just like, oh, that was awesome!
You feel the entire island rumbling beneath your feet.
Well, that was,
Charge!
You heard him!
As you charge forward, maybe you're feeling a little weird after that explosion, but you feel that the planet is starting to tremor and shake from that huge det charge.
I'm thinking back right now. Remember when Inquisitor Aegis said we couldn't fire a nuke from orbit because it might blow up the entire planet?
That wasn't even a megaton. I mean, it should be fine.
Oh, Jesus. There's a volcano on this island.
It's like right next to where the explosion happened. It's fine.
We better move quickly.
You hear a deep rumbling throughout the island.
We gotta move very quickly. So I guess people are moving into positions like...
As you're running in, the Satanakas are just like, they're jumping really high and just stabbing with their kick feet, just straight through these guys' heads.
Amazing.
The Hanamuras are all dashing forward. It looks like most of them, at least the more tribal-looking ones, are armed with like a pair of daggers. Like that's sort of their main thing, like daggers going back and forth. But you see like sort of coming from up top, you see some more of them with like las guns, like running down the hill
Well,
towards
it's good.
the
At least not all of them are armed with technology.
As you get through the broken wall, what are each of you doing?
I think Andrew and I are running up with the Amagi, who are following up behind the Satanaka, because the Amagi are supporting with their own las guns.
Yes.
So the Satanaka are just like the front lines, like hitting people in the faces with like kicks and swords.
So I just wanted to describe this. If you've seen that old data slate called Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, that wall explosion, it's like 3 times that.
Jesus.
So there's like a semi-crater in the ground and a huge portion of the wall is missing, and if anybody was in relative distance to it...
gone.
Oh yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
Anybody who was standing on top of that wall from the vibrations definitely fell off and
out
died.
to sea at this point. I mean, like, so yeah, I mean, we're charging in. I'm just like, as soon as like a rush of them come down, I'm just on full auto with the bolter just going into the crowd.
At this point, we're like dual wheel. Like I'm just one hand, I'm firing the hand flamer off into a bunch of the ones with like the knives that are charging up to us. Kind of like I'm acting more defensively. I think Andrew's like
I'm shooting the ones up on the mountain.
You're shooting up on the mountain. I'm defensively like any ones that get close. I'm just spraying with fire.
All right, there are about 6 Narukami that are also running up the hill with you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so how far have we gotten up? And I gotta be honest, I really feel like I should have put a few more hours in the gym in this kind of preparation.
First I need you guys to make ballistics checks for your shooting into the crowds and whatnot.
Can we consider we're doing like half aims and stuff like that for these regular
So
shots?
no, this is just, you're making just a flat ballistics skill check. You're not shooting, it's just a general ballistics skill check.
I got a 5, so...
Yeah, you're fucking awesome. I got a 46. Keep in mind I use a hand flamer, so
yes.
maybe my auto pistol isn't as accurate, but I'm probably cooking a couple people.
Yeah, hand flamer, you don't have to be accurate. You just spray.
I just spray.
But
Here, if you'd like, I can roll to see if it jams.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. The Amagi and the Satanaka are holding the bottom of the mountain, making sure that none of the... Because there's a very large village of these guys that are running out. They're like, we'll cover you. You guys and the surviving Narukami, you guys get up there and stop them.
We got this. Don't worry about it.
So you guys rolled well enough that you can neutralize these threats.
So Andrew's just like bolt gun, just taking out people that are popping up. I'm flaming a couple of them.
I need you to make athletics checks to determine how quickly you're getting up the hill.
Okie dokie.
Fuck, I thought that was going to be a 1. 81. So I fail terribly.
So that's...
We need to get some basic training.
That's a 54 with the minus 25.
All right, so you are slowed down. I'm going to have you each take some damage.
Okay. So this is kind of representing like where we weren't quick enough.
You weren't quick enough, just like taking some hits here and there.
People.
Yes. So you're going to take this damage to your body. That'll be 10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I take 3.
Yes.
And I take 4, because as we all remember, my toughness is lower.
Yeah. And how many wounds do you have total?
I had 11 to start, so I'm at 8.
Okay.
I had 13, so I'm at 9.
Okay. You're moving maybe not as fast as you could be, but the Narukami are like have got your back a little bit.
How many of them are left at this point?
You charged up the hill with 6 of them. There's now 1 left with you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Is it the
It's you. It's the leader of them.
You've been a pretty valuable asset, and
he nods to you.
All right.
Let's finish this job.
All right, so we're at the top of the mountain. Is there like a crazy volcano base?
There's a, so it's not a volcano base. There's just sort of a landing platform up there.
Gotcha.
But there is a temple.
Whoa.
There's like, they've constructed a temple, and you see the face of like an imperial priest like all over it, like wearing red robes.
So yeah, this guy went bananas over setting himself up as some type of god. This is
Bananas.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Give credit where credit is due. This is pretty decent craftsmanship. So
This is reminding me of there's this guy Kurtz. There's this ancient colonel named Kurtz who went crazy when he was
Colonel Kurtz.
It's like an apocalypse now.
Yeah, right
there's
now
an apocalypse going on.
That is a great way to describe what is going on.
Yeah, that was
we are in the heart of this darkness.
Oh, that's absolutely, right. Yeah. Okay.
And you see that there are like animal sacrifices at the foot of this temple, just like all of these like animal sacrifices.
Wait. Are these like just a bunch of dead kittens?
There's a bunch of dead kittens. Yes.
I fall to my knees like, no!
The horror.
He's gone too far.
That son of a bitch.
Mittens.
He's gonna fucking pay.
He's gonna fucking die.
You stove the kitten under your robes.
Damn straight.
Mittens, the imperial kitten.
So the craft had landed earlier, but it is gone. It's not here anymore. By the time you got your mission all together and whatnot, the next shipment is gone, which is a shame. But whatever.
We'll have to learn more about that craft another time in these goddamn quarry.
You see that there is a man walking down the stairs wearing a red robe, and it's O'Dwyer. And he says, "You dumb bastards, what are you doing here?"
Hey, fuckface, it seems you've been getting a little out of your element, don't you think? You think you've been taking this proselytizing a little bit too far?
No, you don't understand. I am a voice of a new god.
Okay,
Okay, cool. What god exactly?
She is the mother to us all, and you will die.
Oh, fuck. The goddamn cracks and axes has gotten this guy all scrambled.
So, does your god prevent you against explosive bullets?
My god is the most powerful sorceress on this island. There was a time when she was the only one with the magic, and soon it will be that way again when the human magicians are no longer on this planet.
Oh, they've been sending the psykers away because she's been getting all kinds of jealous. You know what? Does that sound like a god to you? I don't think gods get jealous. I mean, there are some gods that get jealous.
There are quite a few gods that get jealous, actually.
But
like all of them.
Okay, anyways, regardless, sounds like someone's getting a bit jelly. And you know what? It looks like in a few moments, when I pull out my plasma pistol, you're going to be getting pretty jelly yourself.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Is that an old data slip?
And he snaps his finger, and metal shutters open up in front of the temple, and 4 combat servitors come out.
Oh, shit. Right, he had technology with him. And you was staying there, right? You
is standing with you. Yeah, you is at your side.
I know we're about to go into a dangerous battle here, but just remember, if we make it out of here alive and you go back to your people, just don't sell yourself short. All right? Just don't do it.
He sort of shakes his head.
Last time, I promise. All right, let's do this. Now, these combat servitors, what do they look like?
They're sort of like shirtless dudes implanted with a bunch of technology, like sort of cyborg parts here and there. Probably the most notable things about them is their left arms have stubbers implanted in them, and their right arms have chain axes.
Oh, God. This is like a combo of all the most terrible things we've fought.
That's like a regular thing for me.
Oh, right, because you have like mechanical shit all over you.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is like par for the course. Like, when you look in the mirror in the morning, you're like, yeah,
they're dumb as hell.
Oh, okay. So you feel pretty good about this, right?
Oh, yeah, this will be fine.
Okay. All right, great. I like this kind of confidence. You look at this guy. This guy's we're gonna be fine, guys. We're gonna be fine.
He smirks.
All right, O'Dwyer, you bet on the wrong horse scorpion god. Doesn't matter. We're gonna kill you now.
Alrighty. Roll for initiative.
That's a 12.
Andrew, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
You actually goes first. He got a 13.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You's a badass.
He is a speedy motherfucker.
Get after him, you.
All right. You silently runs forward. He just brings his blade across through the torso of one of those guys. Well, he'll roll to see if he succeeds in doing that.
He's aiming to do that.
He rolled an 8.
He is motivated.
Dude, we just need you for this fight. He's going to take care of all this.
You got the servitors. We'll just go get the main dude.
Yeah, we're going to be fine.
He slashes one through the chest, but they all are sort of armored. He's drawn a little bit of blood, but it doesn't go down.
From where he's sliced, does it look like they are heavily armored all over or just in certain parts of their body?
They're armored all over, but the armor is actually, rules-wise, it is toughness, because it is just so built into them.
Gotcha.
So your armor piercing is not going to be able
right, because cybernetics is
They're more
basically...
machine than
Yeah,
people.
exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that was a good swing. I mean...
He's got it. Louis, confidence.
Right.
There's no birds
So
around.
is it like 2 servitors on either side of O'Dwyer?
Yeah, 2 servitors
And
on the
he's
other
in the
side.
center?
Yeah, he's in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, and you is run forward, and he slashed the one on the far left.
Is there any cover nearby? Like, I know those 2 things just opened and we're on, like, a platform, but is there, like, any, like, rocks or stones?
Or is it just like flat?
The only thing there is there's a small, like, sort of chest-high altar that has a bunch of sacrifices on it.
Oh, fucked up.
Yeah.
But are they behind the altar or in front
No,
of it?
no, you're sort of right in front of the altar.
Okay. I'm going to flank right, and I'm going to run. Because as a Desperado, a thing I never freaking do, but I should, I can move and shoot,
Yeah.
and I can do a full run, and I can fire a pistol as a free action.
And people are. It's harder for them. To
And
hit
it's harder for them. I think they have like a -20 to try to hit me. I should have done this way more times that I never do it. So I'm gonna just dash to the right, just kind of flank them around.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the outside servitor on the right.
Okay.
I'm going to use the maximal mode, so switch my plasma pistol to its full power. I'm gonna try to blast that son of a bitch. So I'm gonna half aim,
Sounds good.
and I'm going to fire. Nice, 34. Does he try to dodge?
Yeah, of course. He rolled a 6.
Fuck! Sneaky
He just sort
bastard.
of like calmly like moves to the side.
And I just fire and just hit the back.
Yeah.
Damn it!
The next person to go is actually going to be Andrew.
Awesome. Well, I mean, my bolt gun is already out.
Go for the one on the right, Andrew.
Yes, I am. You know what? We're gonna go full auto.
Go for it.
I'm confident. My confidence was misplaced.
Oh no.
So I just miss.
These
by
guys
a
are
fair
some
amount,
tricky
actually.
dodging bastards.
I needed a.
And now 4 people are gonna shoot back at us.
That is an accurate assessment.
I failed to hit them, but I immediately moved behind the altar and take cover.
The one that is engaged with melee with you's like sort of got his katana out, and he activates his chain axe.
Oh no.
No, I believe he will dodge.
That's a 72 to hit you, so no, that's
yeah,
incorrect.
you're a
Suck it.
dumb, stupid thing.
The other servitor is going to run up and try to eliminate you as well with his chain weapon.
To Andrew?
No,
No, to you. He's dealing with
Oh,
you.
he's attacking you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is becoming like an Abbott Costello. Remember that old data slate? Who's on first?
79.
Yeah, stupid robots can't hit for shit.
He's a slippery bastard.
He is. You is the shit, man.
All right, the servitors are one of them's behind cover, each one's going to fire at one of you. You know, they're going to split their aim.
Computing.
Yeah.
Stupid robots.
They definitely mega miss Jay.
Woohoo!
They miss you as well. These combat servitors are doing a piss poor job of hitting anything.
We're doing a piss poor job of hitting them. So, kudos to us.
O'Dwyer has now raised his hands and it says, "Mother, speak through me. Use me as your vessel."
Fuck, we don't want
Good.
that blue Craxanaxi coming here.
Headshots.
He's not a psyker, though, or is he?
I mean, headshots. When in doubt.
You see that his entire skin is starting to turn blue, and you actually see that he's even like slightly starting to levitate above the ground. That's his whole turn.
Fuck, this is not good. She's basically taking him over.
You is sort of shocked at these big old blades. They're slow, so he's sort of dodging them quickly. He's not wearing armor. He's just sort of wearing like normal clothes. But
He's shirtless, isn't he?
he is shirtless. Yes,
Yeah.
he doesn't mess around. He rolled a 29, so he succeeds unless they dodge.
Damn, kicking ass.
Which they don't. He deals his damage. The thing is taken more. It's bleeding now. It's bleeding out both red blood and sort of gray black hydraulic
like
fluid.
oil
Yeah.
and fluid.
Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
But it's still really tough, and his sword is just not quite built for breaking through, these sort of things.
Robots, yeah.
If he had a more powerful
I'm
melee
sure when
weapon,
they
yeah.
made those swords, they were not like, you guys are going to fight robots. Like,
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
used to fighting, like, predators, things with softer skin.
Yes, exactly. Jay, you're up.
All right, so I pocket the plasma pistol behind me.
Yeah.
It's still a little hot as it's recharging.
Yeah.
And I quickly flip out my hand flamer, and I, switch it on. Basically, I'm still rounding around them at this point, so I'm still running.
Yeah.
So I'm now, at this point, I'm probably directly to the side of the two servitors on the right-hand side, so they're like directly in front of me.
Yes.
I want to basically light both of them
Both
up.
of them up.
with
Yeah,
my
that's what I
stream of my
assumed you
hand
would do.
flamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hit him with my flamer. Don't jam, don't jam, don't jam. 2. It could have been higher, but it isn't. But it still didn't jam at least. So that's 6 energy damage to the two of them.
They do not even react to the heat.
Fuck. Well, are they going to dodge? Because they'll get lit on fire.
They don't dodge. They literally don't even care about the fire.
Sucker, you're going to be lit on fire.
When they don't take initial damage from the heat, they don't realize that
They're like,
they
"Oh,
will
this is
catch
fine."
on. Yeah, they don't realize they will catch on fire and continue to burn
Oh,
afterwards.
yeah. Well, they're going to continue taking 9 fire damage.
All right.
And that ignores armor and toughness. So.
Yes.
I wasn't lying when I said they were really dumb. They are
Woohoo!
really dumb.
All right. They are on fire, but they don't really feel pain, so they just continue to like move as if they're just fighting.
Man.
You know.
These are like our normal enemies who freak out and fall on
Yeah,
the ground.
they do not panic when they are on fire.
That's my go-to move.
So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah. You notice actually that you're looking at them, as he lights on fire, but you're sort of glancing at them. You see that they both have question marks built into their chest, but the question mark is made out of swords.
We need to keep something like this alive, or maybe try to take a piece of their brain back, because they've got like processors in their head.
Yeah,
or something.
you only need to take the brain. That's it.
Do you think we should try to capture O'Dwyer? Because these, I guess I'm saying this in a blur moment, but it's
Yeah,
like,
you don't. Yeah, you can't.
do you think we should capture O'Dwyer? Because for query reasons,
Kill O'Dwyer. Okay.
fuck.
All right.
Andrew, you're up.
So I'm gonna fire at O'Dwyer.
You're thinking about the
I'm
headshot?
thinking about the headshot.
Dude, it has worked every time.
You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna call shot.
His head is unarmored, so that's
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to use a fate point to reroll that.
Okay.
I still have another one after this.
Fuck yeah.
I rolled a 25 and I needed a 31.
Yes!
Kapow!
Headshot against the psyker.
That is
All right. So he has 3 toughness.
So that is 10 damage with 4 penetration, and it's explosive.
But he's still sort of glowing.
So basically, you like take a chunk out of his head.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, it's a bolt shot.
It's
Yeah.
an explosive bolt shot.
Well, bolt shots are always explosive. but,
Right.
like,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm rolling for these combat servitors.
No worries.
One of them misses. One of them hits, and we're going to see if you can dodge. Ooh, he does not.
You know!
1d10 plus 10.
1d10 plus 10.
1d10 plus 10?
Yeah. You is now sort of clutches his side, and you hear him, like the most noise you ever hear him say, he goes, "Ugh." It's just the most noise you've ever heard him say before.
Holy shit, you just made a sound. Is he still up, Daniel?
If the target is not wearing armor in this location, he
Oh,
suffers
no.
1 level of fatigue. If he's wearing armor, there's no effect, and he thanks the Empire for his foresight. Well,
You!
he's not wearing any armor, so he takes 1 level of fatigue. So he's tired, but he's still, he even like goes down for a second, and he just stands back up, and he sort of like shakes it off a little bit, and he's ready to go. And now, psychic time.
No.
No peril.
But it failed, right?
No, it manifested.
Oh, damn it.
He's channeling the power of the mother.
Fuck. Maybe he'll turn into a giant scorpion monster, which I guess is worse, so we don't want that.
Yeah, I was like, we don't want that, Jay.
Maybe he'll turn into an actual scorpion, like a tiny baby scorpion.
But we don't know if maybe it's like a super scorpion.
All right, I'm going to roll to
mega
randomly
scorpion?
see which one he's going to attack.
The servitors.
No, it's going to be Andrew.
Oh, no.
I'm behind cover.
That does it.
I'm gonna believe it helps me.
I'm going to believe that it helps.
Okay, you need to make an opposed willpower check. Make
Our
a willpower
best
check.
stat.
69.
Is that a failure?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, he has a 70 willpower.
I guess that's a good
My
point.
willpower is 26.
He's a general.
Make a toughness check.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Actually, I got it exactly. 31.
You feel something tearing through your body. You even start to feel your heart starting to beat faster and faster and faster. And I know that you have mechanical parts, but you still have a heart. You feel that it is trying to make you have a hemorrhage.
Oh, it's hemorrhage. Interesting.
Oh, fuck.
But you roll just well enough to resist.
He almost exploded my heart, Jay. He almost exploded my heart.
You almost exploded your heart? Nobody fucks with my friend.
Top of the round is you. You is going to once again try to slash this thing.
Do what you does.
Yeah. He's slightly weaker because of the fatigue, but he rolled a 16, so he's fine. And he rolled a 10 for the damage.
Fuck yeah. I love this guy. So like Conan style, this dude with like long hair and this awesome sword is just like chopping at robots. What a badass.
It's fucking Samurai Jack.
Critical damage has been reached.
Woo!
Awesome. You are a fucking boss man.
A torrent of blood spills from the deep cuts, making the ground slick with gore.
Oh shit.
The target suffers blood loss and suffers 1d10 toughness damage. Now any character attempting to move through this pool of blood must make a challenging agility test or fall prone.
Oh god.
It's all the oil.
And he took 7 toughness damage, and he's suffering from blood loss. That guy's essentially neutralized. He's not quite dead yet.
You just did like a huge swing like right at the front of his chest cavity and just like ripped him open.
Starting at the groin.
Oh god. Or what was the groin before he cybernetic it up?
Robot parts? Robot dick.
He robot dicked it, and that robot dick is no more.
All right, now it's going to be Jay's turn.
All right, as I said, nobody fucks with my friend, so I'm still running. Basically, now I'm behind him, because I've basically been making like a half circle around them on the right-hand side.
Exactly.
There's the 2 robots that are still definitely on fire, so do I roll for fire damage, or do they just keep taking that damage every turn?
Roll the damage again.
Here we go. 9 again.
Ooh.
No armor or toughness. Take that, you stupid robots.
Wow, so that's 18 total?
They have now taken 2 critical damage.
Awesome.
Yes.
The blast pushes the air from the target's body. He must make a challenging toughness test or be knocked prone.
Woohoo!
Fail and fail. All right, so they're on fire, and now they've been sort of knocked down from all the fire.
So basically like a gasket or like a pipe blows inside their chest and they like collapse to the ground.
Yes, exactly.
Yes!
Awesome.
Stupid robots. And on that note, that was just the effect from my fire. I'm now quick drawing because it has taken a moment to recharge my plasma pistol, and like I said, I'm gonna fucking shoot this psyker who tried to hemorrhage my friend. Doing a half action to aim, and I'm going to basically, just do a regular shot, because you shot him in the head. I think one good shot to the head. At this point, I'm basically aiming at his back.
So he's just wearing robes.
Yeah. I think, what do you think, a maximal shot?
Maximal.
If that's the case, I'm calling on the power of the Emperor. I'm using a fate point, baby. So just empower my shot. I think that was my last fate point.
Yep.
So I use my last fate point. That means I need an 82 or lower to hit this guy. 73, that's enough. Luckily, I used that fate point.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so shit, that's a lot of fucking damage. I would ask, typically like, hey, is he dodging? But like, I am behind him, and he was focusing on Andrew. Do you think he would have dodged this attack?
He's still going to dodge.
Okay.
He has
enough.
extreme senses at the moment.
Of course, that's right. He is empowered by a psychic scorpion monster.
But he rolled a 93 for his dodge.
Yes! That means I do triple damage, right? No. So because I did a maximal shot like our scorpion friends.
2d10, right?
Yeah, it's 2d10 plus 6. And the penetration goes from 6 to
an 8.
8.
Okay, so that goes through any of his armor.
37. So this is going to be straight to the body. So this is going to be straight to his back. So that is 13 energy damage to his back.
All right, so he has 3 toughness, so 10 energy damage. He would be dead if he was a normal human being.
Right. I would assume so.
He is not a normal human being anymore.
Because he is empowered by a creepy scorpion monster.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but he's taken some damage, though.
Oh, yes, he's taken a hell of a lot of damage. He's getting close to critical, but he's not quite there
So
yet.
can I assume that, like, I've definitely, like, punctured some blue creepy skin?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm up next, right?
That is correct.
Well, I'm going to go full auto on that motherfucker.
Do it. Take him out.
I'm going to use a fate point and reroll that.
Whew, this is the last one, so...
the last one.
Let's make it count. Damn it.
Yeah, I missed badly.
The one combat servitor with blood loss goes down. He's no longer an issue.
Woo! So really one acting servitor is fighting you left, and the other 2 are cooking on the ground.
Yep.
This one's going to try to attack you. He hits. If you can't dodge...
You know!
You rolled a 9 for his dodge.
Woo!
Fucking Samurai Jack, I'm telling you.
Dude,
that guy
this guy's
is
amazing. He's got, like, the cut that he has is, like, the sexy cut in like, action movies, like, across the chest.
It's not fatal. It just looks really hurty.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, I'll be fine in, like, a day.
It's like the 3 slice for some reason.
So the combat servitors, they're prone, but they can still fire while they're prone.
Yeah, I know.
They're not stunned, yes.
Damn it, that's right, because they're not affected by, like, mentally, they're not affected by the fire.
They're just machine people.
Yeah, they're basically like Terminators.
Yeah.
And they both fire at you, Jay.
Fuck. Well, they've minus 20 because I'm running.
You just never stop running.
Oh, no. This is an ability I should have used a long time ago. I am just constantly moving.
He's doing a full circle.
I am a Desperado. This should have been what I've been doing.
Okay, first one rolls an 18, so that's going to hit you unless
Fuck.
you can dodge.
I will try. 13. I fucking dodged that like a badass.
Alrighty, so you used up your dodge, and the next one's going to shoot at you.
Damn it. Well, I mean, look, you got to do it on
He
one.
rolled a 98, though.
Yes! Wait, he jams
He
then.
jammed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. His gun jams.
Yes! Suck it!
It's like on fire, and like all the parts are flying out of it, and like the gun just stops firing.
The
at
oil's
you.
like burning
Yeah,
and dripping on the ground.
One of the cartridges explodes in the gun, and it's just like, shit.
Yeah.
All right, so it's, I guess, priest guy.
Yes, exactly.
And he's just going to take a nap, right?
He's going to do the same thing he did last turn.
Fuck.
To me again.
Oh dear,
Oh, no.
Did he peril?
this is very perilous. The situation we're in right
Oh!
now. Well, no, it's a psychic phenomenon at the moment. We'll
Right, we
see
don't know if it's Perils of the Warp just
Yeah.
yet.
Headshot.
Shot!
It has no actual connection to the,
The
thing that you're
ultimate
talking.
enemy of psychers.
Yeah, Daniel, you may be an analytical servo skull and you know the numbers, but this will be 3 out of 3 times.
We know deep down that it's the headshot that makes the difference.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, baby!
So you know how there's storms all over the island? All over the planet. But usually they don't come onto the island. A storm begins to come into the island.
Oh, no.
But instead of raining, rain, blood begins to rain from the sky.
Fuck. Shit. Oh, no.
Blood rain, and we're on a volcano.
It's a blood cano.
So there's a huge storm, like huge howling winds, like the storm has come to this island, but instead of rain, it's blood.
It's just blood.
Everyone needs to make a challenging strength test or be knocked prone.
This is the most metal thing that's ever happened.
He stays up.
Yes! I needed a 34 or less. I got a 30.
I'm knocked out.
You're knocked down? Yeah. All right. You goes down. He actually rolled a 99.
Oh, shit. Well, look, after what he's been doing for these past several rounds, this guy can take
If there was a time to fail, now is that
This guy can
time.
take a break. Look, he's got oil beneath him. Now he's got blood beneath him. It's very slippery.
The servitor that was right next to him also falls to the ground.
Yes! What about the psyker?
The psyker stayed up.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now, here's the other thing about the blood rain. In addition to howling winds and raids of blood, any psychic powers used in the area for the next 4 rounds automatically result the perils of the warp in addition to any other psychic phenomena
Oh,
caused.
shit.
That's Corn, baby. He does not cater to psychic powers.
He does not abide to psychic powers.
Nope.
Hey, Mother was blue. Do you think she is connected to Zench in any way?
Could be.
Alrighty, top of the round is you, who is laying on the ground. He reaches over and rips the axe out of the arm of the
dead
one who
one?
is already dead.
Yeah!
And gets to his feet and smiles.
This is
But
just the
that's
most-
his whole round.
This is the most badass moment ever. Just like this dude just covered in blood rain, like no shirt, like dope scars, like just rips the arm off of a robot.
He's literally a combination of Conan and Samurai Jack. It's kind of insane.
We are on this podcast recording this, but this adventure is like from his perspective.
This is like R-rated Samurai Jack.
This is amazing. Like just standing up, like lightning, like red lightning cracking in the background with like blood rain.
And it just starts playing heavy metal out of nowhere.
Oh, absolutely. That's awesome.
That's his turn. Now it's Jay's turn.
Okay, so I'm basically like slipping and sliding a bit on the blood because I've been running through this. So I just fired my plasma pistol, so it's got a recharge. So I holster it again. I whip out my hand flamer. I've only got 1 shot left because it's a 2-shot per canister, and I'm just gonna light up this fucking shitty psyker bastard. 5 + 4, so that's 9 energy damage. Is he gonna dodge or try to dodge? So
He's definitely going to try to dodge.
all right.
He does not catch on fire by 1 point.
Ah, son of a
sorry.
bitch. But at least I
But
do
how much damage did you do?
9 energy total.
So 6 would go through.
You have now taken all of his wounds.
Andrew, I think it's time to bring this son of a bitch down. Also, let's keep burning those servitors. I almost completely forgot. Here we go. 7.
Okay, so they're dead. They're dead.
Can we say that it hit an oil cavity and just blew up both of them?
It hit the reactor.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The reactor
So they explode now in blood and oil, and it's raining blood, and the blood is mixing with the oil, and the oil's on fire. And now we got blood that's on fire, and it's just madness.
So if I can paint the picture here, I've just lit the psyker on fire in the back, it's slow motion, he's caught, his arms are moving a bit with fire around him, we're unfocused on the psyker, and it refocuses to Andrew on the other side, because we're on either side of the psyker at this point.
And by the way, when it refocuses on me, I'm laying down with my gun shouldered next to the altar, shooting from the prone position at the psyker.
Yeah, because it's Andrew's turn, right?
Yes.
That is a full auto 17.
It's going to be very hard to dodge that many bullets.
Yeah.
And he didn't dodge a single one.
Because it's the -10 for the full auto, it's actually only 2 shots.
Okay.
But the first one... So the first one is 15 damage with 4 penetration. The second one is 13 damage with 4 penetration.
So you
What
just
part
did
did you hit?
28?
So it's the right arm, and it's explosive.
Oh, I know.
And he's about to find out, too.
With a mighty bang, the arm is blasted from the target's body, killing the target instantly in a rain of blood droplets.
like tears in the rain. In blood rain.
In addition, if the target was carrying a weapon with a power source, such as a power... Okay, no, that violently explodes, but he doesn't have one of those.
Can I roll again to just see where the second bullet hits?
Sure.
That hits him in the head.
The target... This is maybe one of my favorite things on any of the tables.
So just cinematically, you blow off his arm completely, his arm explodes, and then the last bullet...
The target ceases to exist in any tangible way. That's my favorite sentence in this whole book.
The target ceases to exist in any tangible way.
I just blasted him into another fucking dimension.
You just literally exploded him out of ever being.
It's not done, but that's my favorite part of that.
No, please keep going.
The target ceases to exist in any tangible way, entirely turning into a kind of bright red mist that spreads through the surrounding area. He cannot get much deader than this, except the next thing on the table, because you rolled a 10, which says, as above...
Wow.
Except such is the unspeakably appalling manner in which the target was killed that each of the target's allies within 2 meters of where the target stood...
That servitor!
...must make immediately challenging willpower test. If the ally fails the test, he must spend his next turn fleeing from the attacker. Now, the servitor doesn't feel fear, so that doesn't happen.
Maybe it just says it does not compute, because that's the guy giving the orders, and then it gets confused.
I think deep in its soul, it doesn't register it, but deep down, whatever was left of its humanity knows that's the worst thing it's ever seen.
It's breaking the laws of reality. I mean, maybe it's breaking its protocols.
All right, the combat servitor is sort of malfunctioning with seeing this version of the fear and the blood rain and whatever. So the last thing is that one servitor on the ground. You picks up the chain axe and just brings it through its body.
Amazing.
Buries it in the servitor.
Oh, you! The man! Is it still raining blood everywhere?
Yes.
Oh, God.
The blood rain is going throughout the island, and then you just hear for a moment, she's gone, and you realize that the psychic communication was going on, but when you were in this fight, you lost contact with the support psychics that were connecting all of you. You didn't even necessarily notice, but it was gone.
Also, if it wasn't for that, the blood rain totally disrupted that for sure. Korn would have completely fucked that up.
So apparently the mother was down at the bottom of the village fighting all of the creatures down there.
Oh, wow.
There was a huge battle going on as it was ripping all of them apart. But the mother is now fleeing, going into the ocean.
Yeah!
It's not dead, but it seems to be injured dramatically.
It'll forever remember the names of Jay and Andrew.
And some of the surviving Hanamura, some of them are like, what are we even doing? What even happened here? Many of them are sort of dropping their daggers and apologizing and
guys, whoa, got way out of control.
Yeah. You guys have stopped the smuggling of psychics off the planet.
Yeah.
And you also found the missing proselytizer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not dead. It's just he literally never was.
Oh, no, he's not missing. Who are we talking about?
Oh, Dwyer. You don't remember the proselytizer that was just here?
I remember some asshole who just got his ass blown away.
Hell yeah! And we high five.
You is confused by the high five ritual.
Is it still raining blood?
The blood has stopped raining.
Man, I mean, that was pretty metal and awesome when it started raining blood, but I feel bad. I feel like the crops are definitely going to be negatively impacted for a couple months from that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, those Amazonian chicks are going to be pretty happy right now.
I can't believe we made it out of this one alive. That was insane.
Running up the volcano, which is now no longer rumbling.
Hey.
Like, you seem to be okay.
See? Blood counters lava?
I told you it wasn't even a megaton. It was fine.
That was very risky. We got to think about that next time.
Nah.
You find the sort of room that O'Dwyer was living in. It's dirty and filthy and gross. But running up the hill are all the other tribesmen, and they're all like getting up to join you and being like, yeah, you guys are heroes.
Celebrating
You're awesome.
with them.
You know,
and
celebrating. But later, maybe after celebration, but before, you sort of go into O'Dwyer's room. You find his communication device is still totally active, the one that can transmit signals to the other parts.
ships that were coming in.
To the ships that were coming in, and the other nautical ships, like, because remember, he had not been in contact with the other proselytizers.
Right, because he kind of cut off communication.
He cut off communications, but it's not because he was dead or anything. It's
because he was working with a creepy blue mother scorpion lady.
And he has a data slate, but it seems to be like the blood rain has disrupted the electronics in the area, so you've lost most of the info on this. Sorry, but
God damn it, Korn.
yeah, but it appears that the mother came in after he had already started to introduce his plan. You know, the early entries say that he has made contact with the serrated quarry, and he's going to be smuggling these bioweapons, these psykers off the planet for them to use in their mission. But apparently once he started doing that, he gained the favor of the mother and became...
Because
like,
obviously
yeah.
she was pretty pumped about getting rid of psykers, these competition off of her planet.
Yes.
God damn it. But a lot of the information about the serrated quarry has been
Unfortunately,
damaged.
pretty much almost all of it's gone. So you're looking at it now, actually, and you're looking at it, and you're not sure if it was erased because of this blood rain, or there might have been things built into the data slate to make
wipe
stuff
them out?
to wipe any information if it was.
God, these crafty bastards.
Yeah. When you were looking at it, you saw the information was there, and it was nobody else was in the room. It was just me, Daniel, and Jay and Andrew, and we were all looking at it, and you saw the information, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. But you saw like files on the thing just start ticking off and
somebody remotely
vanishing.
deleted this information.
Either remotely deleted it or it recognized that
it had like a built-in.
We weren't of the right kind.
Damn it.
Okay, I need you to make an awareness check.
An awareness check. The ultimate enemy of Andrew and I. Is it a challenging awareness?
Challenging awareness check, yes.
So it means it's just a flat awareness
Yeah.
check. Well, it's negative 25 because I'm not trained.
Oh, it's negative 25.
It's always because we're not trained in it. If we were trained in it, it would just be flat. 0. But we're not trained in it. So
it's
we're always
25?
negative 25.
So I need a 6.
And I need, well, what's 41 minus 25?
That would be 16.
So I need a 16 to be aware. Definitely a fail. That's 62. I'm very intrigued by what's going on in this data slate.
Can Andrew roll a 6 or less?
Jesus. If you do, I mean, that's going to be ridiculous.
No, that's a
All right, so you don't notice anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess neither of us saw whatever it was.
That was weird. It was like the information was there, and then
it's just
kinda
gone.
Maybe it was like voice protected and us
Yeah, maybe
saying
voice
something.
protected or like...
I don't know. It seems really weird. They must have... Maybe it was the blood rain, or maybe there was some sort of booby trap on it.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
something.
Daniel, can you like scan and see if there's any any data to be recovered?
Nope, there's nothing on there. It looks like it's all been deleted.
God, well, these
Yeah, it's too bad, but...
whoever they are, they've got more reach than we thought they
They're
did.
good at covering their tracks, at least.
Yeah, well, it probably doesn't... I mean, it'd be cool to figure that out. Inquisitor Atris is always trying to figure out what's going on with the serrated quarry, but I think really our job's done. I think we got this. I mean, you guys did a good job. You is sort of standing there nodding and giving a thumbs up, and he actually even raises his hand up to try to give you a high five.
You know what, I've never wanted to give a high five more in my life. Hell yeah!
All right.
And I give him a high five.
Yeah,
obviously.
you give him a high five. Yeah.
I think we're ready to call for pickup.
Yeah, all right. Daniel, if you could reach out to the Inquisitor, let him know it's a mission accomplished, and hey, you know what? Let's go up and let's celebrate, right? Let's celebrate with some paste in honor of Scoops.
It might be a little while before the pickup. We might as well celebrate with the meat on this island. It might be pretty good. Yeah.
Cool.
All
Let's do
right.
that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Party time! All right, Daniel. Well, we're going to go down, celebrate with the locals. I'm going to shut you off.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right, Daniel. And hey, by the way, thanks for always being on our side. I don't think we say it enough, but
You're in our corner, man.
Yeah, we make a pretty good team. All right, shutting you down, Daniel.
All right.
Daniel, report.
Secondary mission objective completed. Serrated query data has been deleted and protected.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. I didn't quite catch the final piece of that transmission, but I'm sure it wasn't important. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. I'll be chronicling new episodes of Dark Heresy every first and second Wednesday of the month. And if you want to get your wargaming fix, tune in every third and final Wednesday of each month for 40K Arena and regular episodes of Roll to Seize. If you'd like to download more episodes or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. It powers Magnus's horn nipples, so that's cool, right? Goodbye.